I see 1, 2, 3. I see clock ticking. I think we're on.
Going live. We're live.
We are live. All right. Okay. That was actually, we're getting better at this.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome back, family. All right. I don't know if there's anybody actually here yet. Greg says howdy.
Yeah, I did that prior to the start because I was trying to talk to the one person that was there, but we'll see.
They ran away. They're like, oh no, not these guys.
Yeah.
Get the glasses off for glare. My new glasses, and they have the glare free. I slowly will add options as I get less cheap with my glasses. Someday I'll get transitions.
My parents love those.
I got them on my safety glasses, which I picked up the other day, and when I picked them up, they gave it to me, and the frame was like this.
Really?
I went, serious? I'm not taking this. Well, did it fit when you tried it on? Yes. Okay. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I see that too. I don't know why it's complaining. It's getting plenty of.
I opened widget. I don't know what that meant, so I'm just going to close it back up. So how has your week been, my friend?
Good. I got 4 slabs this week.
Ooh! Let me tell you. I got 0.
One, I'm kind of about all of them, but.
Oh, feel sorry for it. So bad.
That's all right. So this is one I bought when I first got in the game, and I didn't really know what I was doing, but it's all right. It's when Stray Dogs was super huge, and
yes,
Stray Dogs Dog Days, like Volume 2 basically came out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get on this bad boy.
As you're almost saying that with a "Who Let the Dogs Out" voice. It's good.
But this is the Shaun of the Dead homage, Stray Dogs #1.
Anybody who's not seen Shaun of the Dead, you've got to watch that movie.
So good.
It is so good.
So good. And then I got my first batch of facsimiles that I sent to CGC this time instead of CBCS.
Oh, okay, cool. Hopefully no Newton rings for you.
No, I don't see any.
Fantasy 4 #1. 9-6. Oh no.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. And the one I'm really disappointed.
AF15 9-4. Ow.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been getting grades that they're disappointed with. People that are used to getting specific, 9.8 grades are not getting them. And I was talking to Dustin from Two Brothers Comics, and he's experiencing the same thing. And what he said is that to increase production and decrease lead time, they've graduated a whole new class of graders, and it seems like they're all grading lower.
Oh, so they're like the new crop. So they're like doing really they're really strong on what they're looking at.
Right, and what somebody said was, I think Dustin also said that they've got to remember that the book starts at a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, if you find a tiny little, a pimple on a flea's ass, then that brings it down to a 9.8, not a 9.6 or a 9.4.
Yeah. Well, and as expected, they've lied about including graders' notes, so that doesn't have any of them that I got there.
Oh, my last submission had grades down to 9.0 with no graders notes. So all the graders notes that they have are free. You're just not going to get any.
Right. If they provide them, they're free.
Yeah, I saw my Ewan McGregor signed book is now in CCS getting pressed.
Oh,
so
wow.
Hopefully that'll, well, it's a little worrisome because they sent it to CCS for cleaning and pressing before the signature. I would like to make sure it was pressed slightly after, just to make sure. But whatever.
Yeah.
I'm hoping also that they don't give that to one of the new graders and give it to somebody who actually gives it a chance for a 9.8.
Right. The only other thing I got of interest, I think, was the Reggie book.
Oh, mine's in the mail. Hopefully, I haven't received it yet.
But I like the publisher, Swolger.
Yes,
I know that's
that's Reggie's crew.
Right. That's what he calls his people.
Yeah, when it gets a little chillier down here, I'll be wearing my sweatshirt, which is the Gibbon Gang.
Oh.
And it's also Reggie's Swolgers.
What's Gibbon Gang?
The first appearance of the Gibbon, which is Spider-Man number. Oh my God! I'm gonna fail here. The one that I have sent off for grading, actually, and it's the last book that was written by Stan Lee.
That's right. We talked about.
It's like 109 or 110 or 115, somewhere in that ballpark.
110, yeah. What's up, AJ? Thanks for joining us, man. So what have you got this week that's fun?
I only actually received, well, other than what I talked about, that I got on New Comic Book Day, which is I got a couple of books that came in from my Whatnot.
Oh, that's right. I love the Dino.
Devil Dinosaur, number 1, and it pressed out beautifully. It really does look like it could be a good 9294, or with the new graders, a 75. But I got a book today actually came in yesterday, but since I came in the house a different way, I didn't see where Mrs. Ohana left it for me. Jason, how's it going,
dude? What up, buddy?
You know the new Kanto, Tales of the Unnamed World?
There was a very expensive first volume, but there's a new volume, right?
Yeah, well, they had Kanto, Kanto 2, Kanto 3. Now they had Kanto, Tales of the Unnamed World.
Okay.
And they were promoting it on Whatnot during San Diego Comic-Con.
All right.
And they had a few, and it was the, let's see, David Booker and Drew Zucker. Yes, Booher, Booher. That's the writer and an artist. They were on Whatnot from San Diego Comic-Con live, selling some of the books, and they had some of the limited ones, the limited covers, which they threw in the buy it now for. They'd say they'd have 10 of them. We're going to throw them in for the stupid low price, and they sold out in like 5 seconds.
Right.
And there was one cover that I loved, and they put a second round up, and I was able to get it, which is really cool because it's the Star Wars homage.
That is so you.
Yes, it is, exactly. And it is autographed by both of them, and both of their autographs actually say SDCC 2022. So not only is it autographed, but it's autographed from San Diego Comic-Con.
Wow.
So I love this book. I mean, freaking really love this book, and it was only $40.
Are you going to
for a dual signed limited edition book? Don't know.
That's fair.
Shop for Comics. How's it going, bud?
There you go. Mm-hmm. There's the.
Yeah, there you go.
That's beautiful, man.
I love that cover. When they were, I mean, all the different covers they had were great, but you know me with Star Wars, I saw that and I'm like, I must own that book.
That's awesome.
And I'm sure it would look really great in a slab too, though. You know?
Yeah, it almost looks like a Polaroid, like a big Polaroid picture with the white border around it. That's cool.
Yeah, and it does have the white. Well, yeah, it's a small white border, not like you have there.
Yeah.
And they did also have their certificate of authenticity.
Very cool. That's awesome, man.
I was really, really, really hoping that Sherry would drop by during this live stream. The reason being, she put a comment in our last live stream for something. And At first I thought about it like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then the more I thought of it, the more it made perfect sense.
Do tell.
I'm going to go on the assumption that she's not going to join us for the live stream because I have to give her full credit for this. I don't know if she heard it from somewhere
Oh,
else.
okay.
But it's the identity of the Black Panther in the trailer.
Oh, she has a theory?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's her theory or somebody else's, but she mentioned it in her comments, and I at first chuckled and then thought about it over and over and over again. I'm like, makes sense. So, what is the Black Panther? The Black Panther is the protector of Wakanda.
Sure.
Okay, so when T'Challa's father, was king,
yes,
T'Challa was the Black Panther. There's always been a protector of Wakanda. To be a protector of Wakanda, you do not need to be part of the royal family. Right? You just have to put Wakanda's best interest at heart.
Oh, I see what she put.
Uh-huh. Now think about the picture in the screen. What do you see? One arm. You see the right arm only.
And the left one is the one that's mechanical?
Yep. Now, Sherry said that the new Black Panther will be Bucky Barnes. He now considers Wakanda to be his home. He has a tremendous love for it. He does not need to take the purple flower to get super soldier type strength and abilities. He already has them. And he would fight to defend Wakanda. All he needs to do is just put on the suit.
Shout out to Arian.
Nobody ever said that the Black Panther had to be black.
That's true. I just want to give a shout out. My brother and his girlfriend are tuning in.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Welcome to the channel.
Isn't he the White Tiger though? Or has he been? Or am I imagining that?
T'Challa referred to him. T'Challa referred to him as the White Tiger in the movie in the MCU. It is time for the White Tiger to rest no longer.
That's what I thought. So maybe that was just a red herring. But nothing's a red herring.
Well, in the comic books, the White Tiger is actually a completely different character who's Hispanic and
Avala Ayala.
It's Gesundheit.
Her name is Avaya Ayala, and she was just October 2011. That's pretty new.
She was Playmate October 2011. Is that what you said?
No, she's created in 2011.
Okay, but what if? I mean, we heard the Queen say that I have lost my entire family. What if Shuri does die? What if they need somebody to take up the mantle of Black Panther?
So that's cool. This is fun because he was there, he lived there, he recovered there. He got like he was. I feel like I remember we see him like interacting with like local kids. Did I see that right when he was like in his robes?
And he's close enough to them that he can ask a favor and have a vibranium set of wings made for somebody else.
Yeah.
He's in tight with them, okay? And it's not and you only get in tight when you have mutual respect, love, and honor.
Yes, because they're a very closed border nation. Like they're very untrusting as a nation. So.
But they gave him a vibranium arm, and they're like, "Oh, you need some wings for your buddy? Okay, if you believe in him, we believe in him."
Wow.
He had that whole dances with wolves type of mentality.
Yeah, exactly.
Last Samurai, I'm going to live with these people. I love these people, and they've accepted me, and it's
this
peaceful
whole book
here.
Of Boba Fett, Sand People situation. But yeah, that's a really fun.
Which you dare compare the two?
I'm just saying that is a hot take. I like it. It's a good hot take.
But I mean, do I think it is? Wow, I think they might actually upset some people. How dare you make a white guy the Black Panther?
That's true. That would piss off a lot of people.
But if they do it where he just puts on the costume one time to fight Submariner to defend the country and then takes it back off and passes it on to, say, Umbaku or
Tosin
somebody else.
Adoye. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if just like for the one scene, he puts it on to help fight to protect this country that he now loves, he considers home, then takes it off, just like the thing with the shields. You know, here, you get the shields. Okay, well, I use it, but when I had the costume, you get the costume.
Yeah.
Bucky's not above passing on the mantle to somebody that is more belonging than him.
That's true. That's
But
true.
and honestly, I have to go back and watch like Falcon Winter Soldier to really stare at Bucky's ass.
Yes.
Because we know Captain's ass is America's ass.
Sure.
But I haven't stared at Bucky's ass enough to know if that's him in the trailer.
It's true. It's true. Let me see if I can pull up Bucky's ass. We'll
you can see if you can get a picture of Bucky's ass.
We'll see a spike in the stream numbers here.
I got a feeling it might not be the type of people that we're looking to attract to the channel, though.
Wow, dude is ripped. Look at that.
You actually Googled Bucky's ass and his pictures. Cool.
Reject all.
There goes the parental control. Okay. Well, I've got one job to get paid $20 million a year, and that's play a superhero. I'm going to be in the gym, too.
Oh, absolutely. Does this work? There we go.
Right, so then we're going to have to, like, cut and paste over and check the radiuses.
There. All right, so if we can just...
That's Captain's ass.
Is it? Oh, it is.
I know America's ass.
Salute.
Actually, I recognized the wrapped up tape and knew that was a scene from Avengers, okay? It's not like I really know what Chris Evans' butt looks
Show
like.
Show some respect. Get your hand on your heart, will you? Wow. Tony Stark.
There's a whole page dedicated to Avengers' butts. Okay, I don't know. You can go right past
Captain
that one, please.
America.
On your left.
Where is... Oh, here he is. Is that him? Or is that Thor? No, yeah, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, no, that's his butt.
There you go. Okay.
That is from Winter Soldier.
So if we can safely infer that this is about 8 inches or so, we've got 16 inches.
Sherry, do you see what you started here?
Yeah, this is purely Sherry's fault. This is not on us.
Exactly.
It's not on us.
You know, she's the female. We should be asking her to compare butts. What are we doing?
It doesn't matter. Butts are butts. So let's see. Oops. Black Panther. I know it's not called 2, but it's the quickest way to do it. Black Panther 2. Trailer. Frame by frame.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. First thing. Now. Oops. How are we going to do this?
I don't know. You're the tech guy who knows how to find butts.
There's this. And then boom. Oops. There. Boom.
It's pretty close.
Honestly, it could... yeah, it does look...
The diameter of the leg in relation to...
Yes. Right.
But you get a little bit more of the left arm there.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't see that left arm in the trailer. That's interesting that we could see that there.
All right, well, it's not Bucky.
Unless it's just underneath the suits. I mean, I don't think they're going to cut the sleeve off just for his arm.
That's true. So what's throwing me off is the claws on this. It has a certain femininity to it, like fingernails almost. But
It does not look like Michelle Pfeiffer though.
but this is a pretty muscular body. Like you were saying, like I do not think this is Shuri's body. You know?
Yeah, I mean the one scene where you see Shuri with Dominique Thorne, who plays Ree Williams, you can see that she has built up. You've got that curve going from the shoulder muscles, and I don't know how much they don't show the rest of her body so much to know how much she has exercise built up or whatever.
Which person are you talking about?
The one in the middle. The one in the middle.
Shuri?
That's Shuri. Yeah.
No, I know that, but who are you talking is built up?
Shuri.
Oh.
Now that's actually from San Diego Comic-Con this year. Unless she lost all what she buffed up, I don't know. But in the trailer, there's a scene where she goes over and she not the high five, but like, how's it going with Riri Williams?
Oh yeah.
And you can actually see the shoulder muscle right there. Dang, you're getting good on that. She looks like she's got more back, more bulk in her upper torso.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean, but the fact that we don't know and we're not, I think it's really, really cool that we're able to figure this out a lot less than No Way Home.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be Namor.
Namor in the Black Panther costume.
That would be insane.
Yeah, that really would. I don't think I like that idea. My Kanto Tales cover is not on cover price. Boo.
Yep.
Boo.
Yeah. I put a lot on there.
Boo. You see an arm. And it left.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's been here the whole time. She's giving me some really, really strange looks when we're talking about butts.
No. Not that.
I
had a reaction with the butt thing.
You had a reaction?
I didn't have a reaction with the butt thing.
So what did you ever react? Well, I gotta wait for you to put the headphones on.
Sorry. Gotta get my drink ready. Should I go this way?
Little Tim Allen. Did my internet stop?
I don't know. I'm actually looking at the cover price top 10.
Your video's frozen.
My video? Yep. Oh, yep. I see myself blinking. I can still see you moving your hands.
Before it was buffering.
You see me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we see you.
And I still see a swirl on the live stream. I don't know if it's working.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
There we are. Oh, good. You could.
I like Bucky's butt, and I cannot lie.
That thought came to my mind when I was sitting over there. Oh no, my reactions was when you were talking about the Black Panther, and then the mom and family or whatever. I was thinking about the movie Coming to America with
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. That's what I was laughing.
Oh yeah,
at.
it'll be Arsenio Hall. That'll be the Black Panther.
That would be cool.
So I'm looking at the top 10 on cover price this week.
Ooh.
I figured maybe we can once a week review these books and say whether or not they're decent investments.
Love it.
Oh, by the way, again, further apologies for not fully realizing what you were saying and saying, yeah, sell the 8 billion genies.
Ah, that's okay.
Oh, God, I think I saw someone who just sold one for $750.
Yeah. There's no need to live in the past.
Look, well, you made money on it, but
There you
it's
go.
just dang better than losing money.
Absolutely.
Sorry. So we got number 1 on the list here is the new Black Adam.
First appearance of Malik as White Adam.
Yeah, so it's Black Adam issue number 2 with the first appearance of Malik as White Adam. Do we know this character? I think Black Adam got killed off.
I actually haven't been following this story, so I'm not sure. But this is the Virgin Foil 1 in 50.
Right. So the question is, how many people were actually buying Black Adam number 2?
I know I wasn't.
I got a copy of the main cover, but yeah.
Right, but you'd have to the store would have to buy 50 copies, knowing they were going to sell them just to get the 1 in 50. So,
I mean, I think there's a little more hype, because of the movie, and every comic book store I've seen has had this Dwayne Johnson cutout display. Have you seen that? Well, I guess
no.
maybe not your comic store, but
I mean, you got to get places like Comic Tom that has the their giveaway. So
I'm listening. Sorry.
now I'm looking at
I can't take him serious.
who
Like,
Dwayne
The
Johnson,
Rock.
The Rock.
Just wait. I think this movie might. I think Rob was saying that earlier.
He doesn't seem, from what I saw in the trailer, he does not seem like he's playing the standard roles that he plays, which are kind of like the big goofball muscle guy. He actually seems like a serious badass.
Yeah.
So,
well, whatever. I can't find it, but anyway, I think there's enough hype that this is, I don't know, getting.
oh, but I was gonna say, you get places like Comic Tom that have their mystery grab bag. They, if they've got 500 people that are getting the grab bag, they can order 500 copies of this to throw 1 in each grab bag, and then get 10 of the 1 in 50s.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's where that is the kind of thing that makes me worry about things like Comic Tom and some of these larger. Where were you? There. YouTube channels, because they just mention something and they have so many followers that it can actually change the entire landscape of buying and selling for that book for a short period of time.
Yeah.
And make a lot of people regret listening to them,
Yep.
So.
Yep. Look how close it is to the regular. DC does a good job about their trade.
Yeah.
Like, it's barely there, and this is here too, but I don't know, it's so close that it's one of those things that's irritating to me.
Do you think somebody's going to submit it and get it past CGC, like they did with the Ultimate Fallout 4 facsimile?
Probably.
Oh man. Yeah, number 2, Spawn. Now this one, from what I understand, he signed every one.
Yeah.
So you can submit them to CGC for Yellow Label.
Because it was.
There's no such thing as There's no such thing as one without it.
Interesting.
But I don't know what the price is right now on the Spawn, but generally these autograph books by Todd McFarlane peak pretty high because the McFarlane army wants them. Then they drop a little bit, but overall they hold decent value. Also, though, 1,500 is a pretty high run for one of McFarlane's books. Usually they were like 500, 600.
Sorry, I don't have that book anymore.
Oh,
I sold it. Yeah.
So what do we?
Todd's
Sorry,
cool. Todd's cool. I don't know. It's weird having such an old book have still this isn't like a second or third or fourth print. It's just a regular print. What is it? 30 years later.
Yeah, I'm checking back and forth the stream to make sure we're not missing something.
I just wanted to say, hey, people in chat. I'm looking at my phone so I could see the chat. So if you guys want to talk, type away, you guys.
Seriously.
What do we got here? Number 3, Daredevil number 227. Is that what that is?
Yep.
Kingpin. I missed it. Kingpin discovers Daredevil's identity. Part 1 of Born Again.
Here's the big part of why it's skyrocketing.
Right, because Born Again is the name of the 18-part series that will be on Disney Plus. But the thing is, if they've already accepted the Netflix series as, well, did they accept it as canon, or are they going to be redoing it a little bit? I don't know. I think I heard somewhere that they're going to be making their own story, and I don't know if they're going to incorporate what's already happened. Because for the Netflix series, Kingpin already knows that Daredevil is Matt Murdock.
All right. According to sci-fi.com, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Defenders, The Punisher are functionally non-canon for the MCU.
Okay, so...
I mean, that's as of March 2022. They didn't know Daredevil was coming back. Let's see.
No, they knew, because this is already, at this point, this is 3 months past No Way Home. And Matt Murdock, Daredevil, was already in Spider-Man.
Oh, that's right.
And Kingpin was in, what do you call it? Hawkeye. Hawkeye.
It sounded like you said Hawkeye. All right, yeah. I guess we'll find out. I mean,
I think they're keeping the characters, keeping the same actors, but they may be retelling some of the stories. If they do, then there's a wrong time to buy Daredevil 227. But I would wait on that for a couple of months and then buy it when it comes back down. $50 is way too high for that book, though.
Yeah.
What's a newsstand variant going for?
52.
If they're going for the same price, and this book was 75 cents, so what about 88?
86.
86. 86 is just about the point where they were evening out, if not just getting slightly less on newsstand.
Yeah.
The newsstand hunters are always going nuts. So if you get a high-grade newsstand, I'd pick that up first.
Here's something funny. The Canadian...
I was going to do that, too.
Now, here's something interesting.
Hmm.
Now, here's something idiotic.
Oh?
The Canadian price variant, which is usually sought after more, is only $25. And the Mark Jewelers is only $30.
There might not have been any sales since this announcement.
That's true.
I mean, it's that much rarer a book. There may not be any documented.
Like some meat.
$7.23. That's a week ago exactly. I don't know. Anyway, that always surprises me when something like that happens.
I love picking up the Canadian price variants and the Mark Jewelers. They are so much rarer than the newsstands, and someday the public will become wise to that.
They'll get wise.
All right, coming in number 4, Black Panther.
Oh, I don't recognize this one.
First appearance of Anera, leader of the Dora Milaje, unnamed until Doom War number 2.
Anika.
Sorry,
Anika.
I get these new glasses. I don't wear them.
Do we know Anika?
I don't know. I mean, unless they're bringing in a new leader.
Let's dive in even deeper.
Deep dive this.
Is it one or two leaders?
For the deep dive?
First appearance of Anika, the lead trainer of the Dora Milaje and the Midnight Angel. Chances are Anika will be cast in the next Black Panther. Okay, so it's been confirmed. Michaela Cole will portray Anika in Wakanda Forever.
Okay, so now you got to Google that person and see what her butt looks like. Anika is a singer?
Oh, that's what's coming up. Never mind. I need to do the actress.
Yeah.
Do I know her? I feel like I've seen her before. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
She's British, so.
No idea. Well, again, here we go, jumping on bandwagons to try to speculate on books, and 1 out of 10 turns out to be right, and then everybody's complaining about the 9 that they bought that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Your best bet, honestly, is if you can avoid 10 speculation books, don't buy them at all, and then whichever one actually comes true, go out and buy that book. It'll cost you less than the 10 that you would have bought in the first place.
So true.
And I say that, and I'm looking at all the long boxes of me not following my own advice.
Oops. Oh, there's my desktop.
Aha. Now, what does his butt look like?
Cute little butt.
With a big head.
Yeah, right.
Number 5. It's like a Funko Pop. Get out of here.
8 billion genies. I think this is already starting to return to Earth a little bit, but the one at 500.
How many people we got watching?
I don't know, 5, I think.
Oh, man.
3. And I think that's you, me, and Greg.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. We'll get a bunch of views afterwards. You know, on the rewatch. And another stream that we are not seeing, my buddy, Tiago.
Oh, yeah. Where is Tiago?
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Speaking of which.
He just popped up?
Did he just pop?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, thanks, Tiago.
Hello.
I thought it was funny, too.
Yeah, I didn't. Anyway, no, I didn't.
Glad to see you, bud.
Yes, I was starting to worry. I didn't see it in the last live stream.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, I think if you wait, I don't know. It might not come any much lower than this.
Hello, Mr. Thiago.
Sorry, I'm looking up the recent sales on the one at 500, the Trish Forstner.
It's like,
yeah, most recent sales 375, 400, 409. Somebody got 771 for a 9.8 already.
I would have done that. I would have got to that probably.
Sorry.
That's okay. Number 6.
Yep, let me get back up there. Da 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 da. Avengers Kang Lives.
What? Oh, Kang Lives. Yeah.
First appearance of the Council of Kangs. Now we know there's a lot of different Kangs that are going to be coming and fighting each other for control of the multiverse as per the end of Loki. But we don't know if there's going to be a Council of Kangs. I mean, that's like saying, you know, like, we speculated on the Illuminati, but he's getting rid of the butt.
What comics are you reading, Thiago?
See if they have any more insight here for us.
Rated 9.6, going for $110 on July 29th. Raw books $45, $59, and $100.
What's raw mean?
Ungraded.
Potential multiple Kang. Okay, potential. So there's nothing in stone, I guess.
Right. Again, this is another one that we're 2 years away from the Avenger Kang War, so I'd hold off on that, guys.
Maybe around Christmas or something.
Yeah, you could send me a present.
I could.
Number 7, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons comic book, because we got the trailer for the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Boring.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it looked like a kind of a comedy, but I really don't see this movie being that big a draw in the movie theater. I think it'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be great, and I think this book is going to take a nosedive when they don't make a sequel. It's not serious. It's they're making it as kind of a comedy, and yeah, I don't see this being a good investment at all.
Yeah, I'd rather. This is $40 for a Raw. I'd rather. I don't know.
And yeah, and a month ago this was a dollar bid book.
Right.
So.
Thiago he says, I'm reading Strangers in Paradise by Terry Moore. I just finished collecting the full run and I'm reading issue 17.
He loves Terry Moore books.
I don't even know what that is.
Terry Moore is the person who wrote Serial, which we got 5 copies
Cocoa
of.
Puffs and Lucky Charms.
Special K.
Hey, special. No. Sorry.
That's okay. We're allowed. We're not politically correct.
After Strangers in Paradise, I'm reading Rachel Rising next, also by Terry Moore. He's so good.
He is a great writer. I just wish that he would allow his stuff to be optioned and turned into something watchable, though.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tiago is very excited because I volunteered us. I'm on game for it. I hope you are too.
You and Greg?
Yes, because you're not going to do a reaction video.
Well, as we know, when I react, if I do a reaction video, it's like I'll miss half the movie. I'd have to pause it. Well, no, I'd have to react and then pause it and rewind so I could.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sandman.
Oh, yeah. I saw that comment. Yeah.
I'm in. You in?
Yeah.
Okay, it's official. We're in. Now, Netflix typically drops all their episodes in one day.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's not, but I don't want to do that. I'd like to do one episode a week, or one episode every few days, or something like that. If you're okay with that.
Let's probably. Yeah, let's start with per week, and see.
Okay.
If you're okay. With it.
I mean, when Netflix when they dropped Lucifer, I took a sick day and binged it. So.
Wow.
What was really bad was I watched it till like 5 in the morning, got a half hour of sleep, and then went to work. They wished I took a sick day that day.
Yeah.
Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #1. That's a 1988 book. 84. Wow, I can't believe that book is coming up on 40 years old. This is not the Secret Wars that will be in the Secret Wars show. That's the 2015 series.
Right.
However, this is still a great series. You've got issue number 8, first appearance of the Black Costume, or the origin of the Black Costume. First appearance is 252. You've got the issue number 5, which has Titania getting her powers. There's a lot, and overall, it's just a great story with Beyonder. And if we continue going cosmic, I wouldn't put it past them bringing the Beyonder in. Due to all the hype and everything right now, it's this book has been going up for years, so I don't know if it's ever going to come back down. 850 for what grade is that? I can't read that. 9.8?
Yeah.
Go back to issue number 1.
980.
Wow.
I mean, these are that's the last sale recorded, so.
Right, but I would rather have a 9.8 first appearance Spider-Man number 8 there.
Yeah. Atu de Toa. Me too. Oh, wow. Somebody had a 10-0 of this.
Yikes. $13,999?
$14,000. Jesus.
Was it a CGC or CBCS?
I don't know.
Yeah, that could make a difference too. But either way, it's great though.
There's been 3 sales of that. How
Are they all in the same book?
How are there so many
it could be 3 sales of the same book.
Oh, I guess so. It's loading.
Like the same exact book?
Like if
Yes.
You'd have to check the census to see how many there are.
So Thiago's favorite cereal is Frosted Flake. What's yours, Rich?
Frosted Mini Wheats.
What's yours, Greg?
that's a tie between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, I love
I actually
Fruity
tried that for the first time this year. I'm like, ooh. I think I prefer Fruity Pebbles over Fruit Loops now.
I agree with that. Yeah. Fruit Loops kind of taste a little chalky.
And it leaves an aftertaste.
Everything leaves an aftertaste with you. Oh my god. I don't like air. It has an aftertaste.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
No, your vinegar and salt and vinegar potato chips.
Yeah, no, you stay away from my potato chips.
Love salt and vinegar. Anyway.
Yeah, I got in a bag of salt and vinegar potato chips one time. We're driving in the car, and it's a small bag. It's not the monster bag. It's a small bag. We're driving, and I said, "You want one?" She said, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh my god, that's disgusting." Oh, these are horrible.
I've done that.
How do you eat that? I'm like, if you don't like them, stop eating them.
Because I couldn't tell if I liked them or not.
Your
so
mouth,
I had to
your
keep
speech
trying
was your speech was very clear on how disgusting they were.
Fight.
Oh. Oh yeah, we got into a mock fight to see what our Great Dane would do, to see if he would protect her or whatever. He just kind of stood back like, "What are you guys doing?"
You look confused.
My dog will just start like jumping on whoever. Like he just gets up on his hind legs and just like wants to get into the middle of it.
No, I mean I was like fake throwing her into the fridge, and she's like, ah.
He was just more confused
and
than
like,
anything.
What are you guys doing?
I know you're acting.
You wanted to see some fun. You should have seen his eyes pop out of his head the other day. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
I got one of the Burger King crowns, and I just put it on him.
Oh.
You're like,
his eyes were bulging out.
get this off of me! Then I tossed it to the small dog. She's decided to say, "Oh, I'm going to eat this cardboard."
Nice. Fun.
So, I mean, I would love to. I have a Secret Wars #1 out for grading at CBCS. I don't think it's going to be higher than an 8.5. I don't care. But that went out in January, so it'll probably be back around January.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's a great cover. It's a great story. Because of all the hype right now, not the greatest time to buy it, but it's not a book that will really recess that much in price. It's not like Dungeons and Dragons or Avengers. So if you get one for a good price, you can't go wrong with that book. It's a great book.
I agree. Number 9.
Black Cat Infinite.
Annual.
Black Cat Annual. He's just going to turn around and fart on the audience.
Oh.
First full appearance of the Tiger Division.
Tiger. Oh, 11 books.
Eye of the Tiger.
What year was this? 22? 2021. So it's last year's book.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Tiger Division is actually becoming anything here. What'd you do? What'd you do? Ermagerd.
Oh, it's the Korean. It's the Korean group of kids.
Okay.
Taskmaster 3, first appearance of Taeguki, a Korean superhero, first partial team appearance of Tiger Division, and then in Black Cat Annual, first full team appearance of Tiger Division. The General, Luna Snow, Mr. Enigma, Gunner 2, Auntie Ant, and White Fox.
And Taskmaster #3 came out in February. I don't know if it's...
Yeah.
I'm not following it that much, honestly. I like Black Cat, but I think that it definitely takes a back seat to... oh, my goodness. What's the one that's from DC? The equivalent?
Catwoman?
Catwoman, thank you. That was bad. Because with every incentive variant that comes out
yeah.
from Catwoman lately, I think Black Cat is always going to take a back seat to Catwoman.
classic.
unless they get her into the Spider-Man movies.
I think this is just one of those books where if you can find it for like
$10.
under $10, yeah, it's good to have like team appearances like this, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is that it seems like every month another new character or a new group or another new this comes out, and it's almost like, pardon my language, but it's like Marvel, DC, and all these comic book companies are throwing their on the wall and seeing what sticks.
For sure.
And if the character is well received by the public, they make they develop them. Otherwise, they just disappear, and they reappear 20 years later as Frogman.
Yeah. And look at this: 29, 30, 34.
Yeah, that's high.
And look at this: $400. Throw that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Anyway, I would not, unless it's under $10.
And rounding out the top 10 is a book that I got when I saw they were doing the MODOK animated series, and then when that turned out to be I got rid of it, and now it's hot again because MODOK is coming to live action. I can't wait to see that giant head floating across the screen.
Tiago, how are they going to do MODOK in live action? Let me know. I'm curious what you think. I'm curious what you think.
So let's see. As far as this book, wrong time to buy it. But if you can get yourself a decent cover, condition book, it's a Silver Age Tales of Suspense. This is 1967.
Yep.
I didn't need to know that. I just needed to do the number because I knew number 100, which becomes Captain America, came out in April of '68. So I just had to count back.
There you go.
Right. 285 for what grade is that?
6.5.
Yeah, I was going to say that's definitely way too low a price. What? There we go. Highest known value for a 9.8, 12,000. That's a bit high.
Yeah.
Let's see what some of these prices are. Over 1,000. Good boy.
Yeah.
I'd be looking for a high grade raw.
Yeah.
Now, one of the other things when you're going to buy these books, make sure you check them, you look at them very carefully because this is the time frame where they were getting subscription increases for anybody that had home delivery.
Diago's response was, Greg, I gotta be honest, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
What was the question again?
How are they going to do MODOK in real life in MCU?
Oh, yeah.
He's such a goofy looking character.
I wonder if they're going to be comic book accurate or if they're just going to, because to have, oh my God, that's scary. That's really scary. Oh my God. I got to pull up a full-size picture of MODOK just so Mrs. Ohana can see it.
It'll probably be something like that.
That's what MODOK looks like. I pulled up a comic book version.
He kind of looks like, oh my goodness, he kind of reminds me of like a Mega Man, like one of what is it? Like Mega Man 1, Gutman, I think.
Gutman?
Yeah.
This is a pretty good thing. I feel like they could get away with something like this.
Yeah. I don't know. Gutsman?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Like that?
I guess.
Well, I never played Mega Man. I don't know.
But not that. Right. That one right there.
This?
Yeah. Gutsman is. That's actually what it reminded me of.
Gutsman, Gutsman from Mega Man 1. Mega Man.
These?
Thiago said my best bet is that he's gonna look kind of goofy, not sure how that's gonna translate to the big screen.
Me either.
So, how excited are you for She-Hulk?
Pretty excited. And my wife is excited. Oh, speaking of She-Hulk, did you see that they put out an ad with a phone number on it that you can call?
And talk to She-Hulk?
You can't talk.
You get a recording about the legal services?
Yeah.
I heard there was a one of those code scanners in the trailer that you could click on.
You want to hear it?
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
see if I can do this.
Hi, you've reached the superhuman launch mission at GLK&H. Reporting of She-Hulk. What? Yep. Okay, whatever. Your call is very important to us. Our associates are unavailable to take your call at this time, but please stay on the line to hear about our services here at GLK&H. Have you been fined for thousands of dollars worth of damage to the city you were trying to protect? Did you accidentally create a sentient robot who got the feels and tried to destroy the world? Maybe you're an giant burning imprint on private property.
What's that?
Is it playing for you?
Yeah, are you not hearing it?
I don't hear anything.
Oh.
Maybe I can play it from my point of view.
Dead air.
Da, 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 da,
Well,
da.
it wasn't dead for the people listening, at least, so.
It's only us.
Yeah.
What did you call this recording?
Just do She-Hulk phone number.
She-Hulk phone number 1-877 She-Hulk. Would you put on videos? Okay, I don't speak that language. That's interesting.
While he's listening to that,
I can hear
that's
you.
fine.
Okay, but then I can't hear what I'm trying to hear. So, just trying to see if I can.
Well, you go ahead. I'll just show comics.
Did that work for this? Okay. I muted you. That man has no regard for lawn maintenance. I love the elevator music.
I listen to the elevator music anyway.
Okay, let me turn him back on. Did I turn you on?
Yes, Daddy.
Okay.
Diego said the first trailer I thought they could do a better job with the CGI, and the DCC trailer. I really like it. I'm excited.
Tiago, I think the entire internet agreed with you about the CGI.
Yeah.
But what somebody said was that the CGI really wasn't that bad, but when they translated it to the format that airs on YouTube, it lost a lot of its
fidelity.
Definition. Fidelity. Ooh, there's that nice 3-syllable word. I had definition. I had 4 syllables. Ha. But yours made more sense.
Thank you. Oh, Lordy.
I think my 2 favorite parts of that San Diego Comic-Con trailer is A, when she absolutely breaks a 4th wall. And, and she does that double take, too, Yeah, I respect that. He doesn't mean it.
What?
Like, hey, what are you doing here? And when he knocks her off the cliff and she flips on the bird.
Yeah, that was funny.
and everybody said that, why did you blur out her flipping the bird? Are you going to do that in the show, too? I'm like, no, because when they have the show, you'll be able to dial in the parental controls.
Thank you. And sometimes hearing the bleep is funnier than actual cuss word. To me.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
Yeah, I'm from New York, too.
I want to go for the gusto here. Go for the gusto.
I'm from Jersey City, all right? I know how it goes. Give me some pepperoni pizza. Going down to Antonelli's and getting the pepperoni pizza.
Ice cream pizza here in Jersey City.
I don't care what you say. I got pineapple on the pizza. I like it on the pie. I don't care.
I don't want pineapple. I'll pass on the pizza part, but I want pineapple.
The Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, but I don't want ham.
Tiago, do they have pizza in Brazil? I'm sure they do. Is the pizza good in Brazil? We'll put it that way.
So, is it Italian style or American style?
Time out.
Or Chicago deep dish.
Wouldn't that be American style?
I'm going to let Rich answer. You're from New York, aren't you?
You can have New York style, Chicago style, Boston brick oven style. But to say, is the pizza good in Brazil? I'm sure he's going to say yes, because if they're selling it there, it must be good. The question is it as good as it is here, in our opinion? And he can't answer that unless he's tasted the pizza here in the United States.
I didn't ask him that, though.
I know, but you said, is the pizza good in Brazil? It. Well,
there
okay.
You go.
As
Tiago
Joan Rivers
had pizza
said,
for dinner tonight. He said it was amazing, probably.
Joan Rivers said that pizza is like sex. When it's good, it's very good. When it's bad, it's still pretty good.
That's
pizza?
That's good. That's fair.
Huh?
Pizza?
Yeah.
What about the school pizza? That was always nasty.
I love school pizza.
Really?
Yeah, Sicilian.
Yes, the rectangles.
Oh, yeah.
That was the nastiest stuff
Giant
ever.
Bubbles of air in the crust.
I loved it.
Yep.
Sorry, outnumbered, Mizuhana.
He's got his head on the cushion like oh.
I thought you meant Greg.
I thought so too, because I was doing this a lot.
Right.
No, it's just our Boo Bear is on the couch and he's just snuggled into a real comfortable position. So
he gets the couch. That's why.
Yeah, he's not allowed on the couch upstairs.
Thiago said I'd never had New York pizza, but my guess is that is better than over here for sure.
The funny is the best New York pizzas are brick oven pizzas, and the best brick oven New York pizzas are the ones that have brought the 100-year-old brick ovens down from Boston.
Wow.
He also says we had the deep dish pizza too, but it is way too much sometimes. I'll prefer the regular, but both are really good.
There was a place...
I agree with him. A deep dish pizza is like a trial of Olympus or something to get through.
I had some fence being installed in my grandmother's house up in New York. It was a wood fence. And the guys showed up, even though it was supposed to rain, to install this thing. And I asked them, would you like me to get you lunch? And the guy said it was him and one other guy. And him and 2 guys, sorry. And he said, well, yeah, usually the homeowner supplies us with lunch. Okay. So I knew of this one pizzeria, which is now a nail salon, which is horrible because it was the best pizzeria that I knew of. The pizza was like this thick. Okay. I think it was like $35 a pie 20 years ago.
Whoa.
But yeah, I mean, it took like 2 hands to carry one of these things. It was humongous.
Diego said the major chains over here is Domino's and Pizza Hut. He wishes he had more.
You got to get yourself Johnny's New York Pizza or whatever. They're pretty good. So I went and I bought 2 of these monster thick pies, and I came back and I said I got pizza, and they kind of looked at each other like, cheap bastard got us pizza.
And you were like, no.
What the hell is this? I mean, if you can eat a slice, that's a meal. Okay, I would have a hard time. I don't think I could have 2 slices. That's how thick and filling this stuff is.
I don't like thick pizza.
This is definitely a pizza you would like because you needed a knife and a fork.
Yes.
Wow.
So,
Diego also said, I had Papa John's in Miami, but that was it. I'm sure there's better places to order from.
I love Costco pizza from the food court. It's really good.
The Costco pizza and, the chicken bakes used to be my favorite.
Good too, yeah.
And the rotisserie chicken was just hard to beat. I mean, back when I
used to work at Costco, and I would routinely buy a $5 rotisserie chicken over break to eat as my meal.
Mm-hmm.
We also like their churros, and so did that lady in front of us too.
Yeah.
Did she buy them all?
No, she took a bite of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, George is weird.
She's like, "Oh, churros!" Like, you want a bite? And she went, "Yeah."
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Okay, I shouldn't have said that. My fault. A long time ago, I was dating and living with a vegetarian, and she was working on the weekend, and I worked Saturday morning. I stopped at Costco and I bought a bunch of groceries as well as 1 rotisserie chicken for me and the Jack Russell Terrier. Okay. I figured just the 2 of us were going to kill this chicken. And my girlfriend got home from working at the barn. She sees me and the dog both passed out on the couch and a big pile of bones in the tray. And the 2 of us, he's like, "Oh, you freaking carnivores." So we're like, "Yeah."
$5 carnivores.
Yes, and the dog's like, "I love you. You gave me chicken. She gives me lettuce." You know.
That's funny. Do you want to look at Key Collectors top 20 trending?
Yes, I would. I would like to see the top 20 trending.
Top 20.
It's just a feature that they have for subscribers. Uncanny 200.
Really high, pretty high print on that. High of $10, mid $2.
They're not the best guessers of money here, but more of like why they're trending here and how much. But apparently, the X-Men '97 teaser depicts Magneto clothed in the clothes that are on this cover.
Hey. Just because it's in the cartoon, does that mean it's going to be in the show, in live action?
Well, no. I think they're talking about the new X-Men cartoon that's coming.
Where did I just hear also that the reason that it might have been on Screen Crush, they're not coming out with the new X-Men movies and Mutants movies right now, is because yes, they have the rights back, but they can't recast the characters. The characters are locked in, I think, until 2025. The actors.
Yes.
So
I read that as well.
They could come out with different mutants, but if they wanted to come out with Wolverine on the screen, it has to be Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Now, I'm sure that there's some dollar figure because Jackman doesn't want to do it.
I don't blame him.
I'm sure there's some dollar figure they can say, look, if we give you $20 million, will you sign to get rid of this agreement?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the article. But yeah, I saw that too. 2025 is the number.
We got 5 people.
What up, folk?
So, what else we got going on here? Avengers 4, what was that?
41.
41 for the 2001 series.
Part 1
of a 16 issue. Sorry, go ahead.
Part 1 of a 16-issue arc called Kang Dynasty, a story title originally used for Avengers 268. Phase 6 will include Avengers Kang Dynasty, so I guess they're...
Again, with the names Kang Dynasty, so it must be that storyline.
Yes, and the same goes for the next one here. 268, Kang Dynasty story name.
Which was 25 years earlier? What was it? 86, 2015 years earlier.
Yeah. Then we get there.
227. Yeah, we've already discussed this one. Born Again.
Yeah.
And that
D&D.
one. And that one.
Yeah.
What we got here? Black Panther, #1 from November 1998. First team appearance of the Dora Milaje, Wakanda Special Forces, Okoye, and Nakia. Nakia later becomes Malice. First appearance is Zuri, an elder of Wakanda. Look, the Dora Milaje has been around now for quite a while in the MCU, so I think as much as it's gone up as much as it's going to go up.
Is that the official name of like the warriors who travel with Black Panther?
Well, they defend the crown and defend Wakanda.
Okay. It's funny. Every time I see Nakia, I think of Ms. Marvel, her friend.
Okay. Nokia. Phone. No. No, Nakia was his girlfriend that did he freeze like a gazelle?
Yeah.
That he wanted her to be queen. I think she's got more of the body type for the Black Panther in the trailer. Oh, let's not go down that butt road again.
Here we are again.
You guys have come full circle.
Yeah.
Like a butt. Avengers 267, another Council of Kangs. Ooh, Namor the Submariner #1.
So I actually bought this book, I don't know, a few months ago for, and I don't remember how much, but I'm glad. I'm happy to see it here. This is just one of those things where they like advise you to buy the first issue just because it's the first issue.
Yeah, but I love that premiere issue of the 6th solo series.
Yeah.
So in case you can't afford the first 5, there you go.
There you go.
That's really not great art.
It's like 90s.
Yeah. Print it and go. Print it and go. Hey, sidetrack real quick. So speaking of Marvel and art, Deegan Pacours.
Oh, did he get a Marvel book?
He has an interview with Marvel where they're asking to see his portfolio.
Ooh.
Very good.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I know. I was like freaking out.
Hello, people who have just joined us.
Say something in the comments. We want to interact with you.
Just remember,
Yeah,
Greg and Rich are talking, but I'm keeping up with the chat.
It's really hard to get centered here.
Just point at the camera.
Center.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Are we blurry?
I'm like, don't look at the screen. Just point at the camera.
Sorry. Go ahead. Oh, that's awesome, man. Deegan Pacours.
Says Deegan is such a nice guy.
Yeah, he really is. And he just got over COVID, too. He had it pretty bad, but I think he's recovering he's finally recovering okay.
Mr. Deegan.
So what was the next book on that list, sir?
Oh, sorry. 28. Ghost Rider 28.
Ah, there we go. Midnight Suns again?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Yeah. Well, this is a book it's on the list, it's off the list. It's on the list, it's off the list. It's on the list, it's off the list.
Yeah.
Based on its history of going on and off, guess what? Wait till it's off and then buy it.
Yeah. Did you ever get into this deep dive, though? Reports that Marvel have registered an LLC, Richmond Street Productions, for a streaming series, leading speculators to believe that it is a reference to the location of the cemetery where Danny Ketch was resurrected as the Ghost Rider. And then July of this year, Midnight Suns was trademarked by Marvel along with other titles that have proven to be official.
Okay. Just because they trademarked it doesn't... I mean, they'll probably use it, but...
Yeah.
Think of... Just to give everybody a little bit of pause, they did use Illuminati, and look what happened to the value of that book. The way they used it. So just be careful, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the way the market is and the way inflation is and a lot of people selling off their books, this would be a time where I would be focusing more on Silver Age, Golden Age books and trying to snag them before the next...
Like the super highs. The things you think, at least for me, that I would... That's what I'm doing, actually. Like, I'm really slowing down what I buy and selling some of the stuff, like you see up there, because I want to focus on, like, heavier hitters that are more affordable now.
Yeah, I mean, there are some books that'll never be affordable.
No.
Like AF-15. And
No. But
If you win the lotto, you can.
I know, right?
the big lotto, yeah, but there are some books that a normal-sized lotto won't buy.
Rich will have you know. Okay?
You think?
He'll have you know that an AF-15 is like 600,000.
Unless you want the 9.6 for $4 million.
Yeah, just like Action Comics #1, whatever, million plus.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Girl.
Outnumbered here. Talk to the hand.
I'm just
Talk to the hand.
This is my new thing. I'm going to be doing it to everybody. Talk to the hand.
Secret Wars #1.
Beautician and the Beast.
2015.
Now this is a series that is going to be turned into.
Yes.
And this book really hasn't taken off a lot in price. I still see books out there at respectable prices. I would still be looking for this, and I'd be looking for the incentive bonus variations on this. That's a cute Scotty Young.
I should buy this and send it in. No, I can't. Saving money. I'm only going to do my Ghost Rider.
Did you? Again. Do you like the Scotty Young covers?
Typically I do. Sometimes they're like, but I saw the Ant-Man. I saw you love that one.
That was so cool. I love that book. She didn't get a chance to see it yet. I gotta pull it up.
Diago, we wish. He says, did you win Powerball, Richard, Greg? Am I talking to billionaires right now?
Dude, I wouldn't be on this if I was a billionaire. Not at least this soon. Maybe once I figured stuff out.
When you see Jeeves coming down and bringing us drinks.
All right. Here it is, Ms. Ohana.
Why, hello, Mr. Jason. What am I looking at, Greg? I'm sorry.
This is what Richard wanted to show you.
I'll see if I can pull up a bigger picture.
Isn't it?
No, I see it. I see it. You don't think Greg's picture is good enough?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, man. Come on, dude.
Thank you. There you go.
Because he's tiny, he ate that much of a hamburger and now he's plotzing.
This is exactly how I feel when you give me a big giant portion of food.
That's right.
And this is how I feel after I've eaten my portion of food and then your portion of uneaten food.
Okay, so Jason wants to know, are there other keys worth getting in the Secret Wars run? I heard someone in, I don't know what state, Illinois? Is that Illinois?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not good with my state abbreviations.
Yeah, somebody in Illinois wanted it.
Yeah. Oh, that 1.2 billion or whatever it was?
No, wasn't it one? Oh, what? I don't know.
It was a lot more than one person needed to win. How about that?
Which Secret Wars run are you talking about, Jason? The 2015 one or the original one?
You might be talking about just in general. Any Secret Wars.
Well, I think definitely the Spider-Man.
Number 8?
What was it? 8, yeah. Now I'm all turned around. I mean, 3 here. First appearance of Volcana. First appearance of the second Tatiana.
What about Secret Wars number 11?
That's like a dark horse.
I kind of like that one, though, because it's got a really good Doom cover, and I think when Doom hits, everything with major... number 12.
The one where he's like all
Doom
ravaged and shit? Oh, well, there's that one. That's 12. I'm thinking of like...
10, maybe? There.
Yes, 10. That's such a badass cover.
Diago says about the lotto, we could bet it even over here in Brazil. That's crazy.
That is crazy. You could bet there.
Yeah, actually, I think any of the Secret Wars from the first series, 10, 11, and 12, that have Doom on the cover, Secret Wars and Doom are both going to be hot commodities. And, getting a high-grade one of those is not a bad idea.
I'm with you. Truly I am. So 10, 12, 3, 8, and 1 are probably the big...
Greg knows his numbers.
Secret Wars, where it says first appearance of the second Titania. I'm glad they actually clarify that, because Titania her first appearance is not in Secret Wars. That's where she gets her powers augmented by Dr. Doom.
That's right. So, confirmation, Jamila Jamil will play Titania and She-Hulk.
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, when she goes busting through the wall and she says, turn green, but I love this dress. Right. I love this outfit. And spandex is your best friend.
Is She-Hulk really popular? Or it's like kind of
Got some very serious people that like reading her, but she's had several comic books series end for lack of sales. So, despite this, she's never gone away. She's always, she's been part of the Avengers. I think she was part of the Fantastic Four at one point.
A-Force.
Yeah, she was. She took over. A-Force, yeah. I think she'll be I think she's going to be the strong person in the next iteration of the Avengers.
I guess they were hoping like a Bat girl. No, cat. No, never mind. Wonder Woman kind of thing.
She-Hulk.
I know who she is.
That's her first appearance.
This one looks like she's pregnant.
That's what I said. And that's because...
Each time I look at that...
You know why?
Why?
No, I'm pulling up the picture on this one.
Uh-oh. Who's gonna type I think Greg beat you. You could hear him... Uh-oh. Oh, I see it. Yep.
I had one hand.
There you go. There you go.
Now, and if you read what she says, it's not fair to accuse me of vanity. Oh. And that was the cover of Vanity Fair.
So we go from talking about Bucky's butt
to naked She-Hulk
to Demi Moore's pregnant picture. So,
well, that one's in lingerie. That one's in a bra and panties. That one is... She's not actually naked. She's wearing... You can see the G-string there, and... that one is actually fully naked, but on the inside she has to jump rope naked, but she jump ropes so fast it causes a blur over her private parts. This is all John Byrne stuff, and what he was doing was he was drawing, making the stories in the comics to make fun of the over-sexuality of comic books.
It was very meta.
Exactly. It was way ahead of its time.
Spawn, Batman, #1.
From May of '94.
Only because they're going to be doing it again, according to Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane. And people were like, was it good? And other people were like, I mean, kinda, not really, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So, will the second one be any better? Kinda, who knows?
Maybe. I don't know.
How many McFarlane projects are talked about and they never come out, though, you know?
Yeah.
I'm definitely making this into a movie. I'm definitely doing this. I'm definitely doing this.
Yeah. Well, this one's definitely being a movie.
What, this?
449. Yeah. Oh, yeah, get that shit. Get that out of here.
Yeah, great book to have. Wrong time to buy. Hey, look what's next on the list.
There you go.
Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #10. Hey, we smart.
Jason.
At all.
Jason.
Ohana Comics.
Jason, we are smart at Ohana Comics. And they don't, I mean, you know, there's nothing really, there's no inherent reason other than...
It's a cool cover.
Doom on a cool cover, yeah.
We got Secret Wars, we got Doom. Two things that are both coming up. Thor 134, first appearance of the High Evolutionary.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And also, don't forget about Man Beast. And Fafnir. And Wundagore Mountain.
Wow.
When he said man beast, it kind of my thought came to mind with Blanca from Street Fighter.
Did you think of this?
No, I thought of Blanca from Street Fighter.
You look like that too. Good. We got Wonder Mountain in the MCU, but it's been destroyed already. So.
Okay. Major role in Volume 3, but will not be the primary antagonist. High Evolutionary will have ties to Rocket Raccoon and plant the seeds for the intro of Galactus. Sources confirm actor Chukwudi Iwuji for the role of High Evolutionary. Iwuji confirmed as High Evolutionary.
Yeah, it's the speculation is that he's the one that created Rocket Raccoon, put them together, take them apart, put them together, took them apart.
Yeah.
And that High Evolutionary is the one that manipulates some of the genes and is the one that is going to be the one that creates mutants for the MCU. And that's how they're going to introduce it. Instead of nuclear fallout from testing.
Wow.
Which never explained to me why Wolverine was a mutant from the 1800s. Can you bring that list back up real quick?
Oh, sorry. I forgot there was not a...
That's okay.
You ready to move on to Berserker?
Yeah, this book has gone up a lot based on speculation that it came down. I think people expected to see him in Thor, but now they're going to see him in something else, so it's going back up again. It's a great book to have, but it's going to be tough to get that in a decent price.
Yeah, that's pretty... Well, let's... That's cheaper than I thought.
What's the condition? 3.5.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That color breaking.
Significant.
That spine's wreck. I can't even tell if the staples are
The
really
spine is
attached
ticked.
anymore.
I mean...
It's ticked off.
Listen to you two pros over here.
What we got there? What grade is that?
I know.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to make it at 157.
Oh, it's bid. Never mind. I thought it would...
How much time is left on that?
I don't know. Well, you'll have to find yourself. I'll buy it.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. 5 days. Ugh.
Yeah, it's got a ways to go. Click on sold listings.
$425 for a 5.5. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Whew.
Best offer accepted. What was the grade on that?
9.0.
Oh, it's a Silver Age 9.0. That alone is hard enough.
What's Stream Hub? Sorry.
What's what?
Stream Hub?
I don't know where you're looking.
Oh.
Stream is healthy.
Oh, that means it's receiving enough data.
Gotcha.
8.5, 1300 or 1130.
Wait, we had a 6.5 that just sold for 450. Two below
Yeah.
that. That's not bad.
We need some Disney books.
New ones, or just bring out the ones we have here.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know.
Well, we're just going by what's on the hot list. People are trying to buy right now.
Hot lists.
Speaking of hot, can we get
hot.
more overproduced? I mean, Berserker #1 has got to be up there with Spider-Man #1 and Spawn and X-Men.
Yeah.
Got to be millions of copies of this. Wasn't there one like a 1 in 1,000 ratio variance or something like that for this book as well? A signed one?
Probably. Actually.
What's that? Yeah, gotcha.
One in 100, 1 in 1,000. John Boy Myers.
Yeah, I think that one was signed by Keanu Reeves.
Oh, talking about Keanu Reeves. We watched Bill and Ted's Excellent
I
Adventure.
saw that.
Oh.
What'd you think?
Yes.
I don't remember what my reaction. It was
Corny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I'm like, oh my god.
Excellent! It was supposed to be.
I know, but I don't know what I thought it was. Not what it was though. I wasn't expecting. I don't
think
know.
you enjoyed it. You just don't know how to articulate it.
Appreciate.
No.
No, well, I told Rich it kind of reminded me of a '80s version of the one with Ben Stiller, a night in
It's a
in the
museum.
museum.
Oh, okay.
Huh. I had her watch one of the scenes of part 2 where they had to play all the games with death.
I'm like,
And the scene with Twister.
Oh.
Best
like-
2 out of 3.
I'm like, that's not happening. Diago says, Richard, are you gonna do your top 10 remind me video tomorrow?
I've missed that the last few weeks, haven't I? Tomorrow I have to go. Well, have to, but I got tickets to the baseball game tomorrow. So Mrs. Ohana, and 2 friends were going to the 1:35 game. So hopefully I'm not too exhausted after we get back and eat dinner and then come home that I'll be able to do it. I would like to run through the Comic Tom top 10 list. The last couple of weeks he's been putting them out late because of San Diego Comic-Con, and by the time I watch it, it's now Monday, and I didn't get around to it, and I apologize. So yes, I definitely have to do a top 10 review and throw in a few of the Remember Me books. So next on the CBCI, whatever, criminal list was She-Hulk #1.
There you go.
This is not taken off the way I thought it actually would. Now, I know back in 1980 when this came out, this is a very highly printed book, but the high-grade copies I thought would be much higher at this point. They did not achieve the levels that I thought they would. I've got my 9.6. I didn't pay anywhere near what it's going for, but I just thought it'd be a lot higher than this. I mean, look, there's a 9.4. Oh, that's not great.
9.8.
There we go.
700.
Yeah, see, I thought that'd be well over 1,000 for a 9.8 of a 1980
Wow,
book.
9.4, $200.
See?
Wow.
This is so. And what is this book going to do 4 weeks after the show ends? It's going to come down to
9.6 for under $300.
Yeah, I have a 9.6. Granted, I did not pay $300. I think I paid like $160, but it goes back a few years, and I thought that it would be. That's the current bid.
No, it's sold.
$272 for a 9.6.
Yeah. Wow.
So if you want to get a high grade copy of this, it's still, depending upon your budget, affordable.
Wow. $150 for a 9.0. Wow. Sorry to interrupt.
$197 for a 9.2.
I would wait till the show happens.
Yeah, I mean, you wait, say, 4 weeks after the last episode, and this book is going to come down even further. It was a very highly printed book, just like Spider-Woman #1. So.
Well.
And Sacred Heart #1 from San Diego Comic-Con.
Hero Trade Story Arc, Bad Idea Convention exclusive. Oh, that's why. Bad Idea.
Bad Idea right there. Don't even touch it. Everything from Bad Idea has gone into the absolute dumpster fire.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, no kidding. Matter of fact, I thought Bad Idea was never going to be producing comics again.
They're doing like this one-off stuff here and there, but you could only get this by approaching the writer and saying, "I hear you have something for me."
What, he just gave it to you, or he sold it to you?
Obtained by approaching writer Matt. I don't know.
It sounds like something out of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. No, I roll a 20 and I say to this creature, "I hear you have something for me," and he punches you in the nuts.
Diago's response to you was, "Nice. Forget about the video, then do it next week."
No, I'll try and see if I can do it tomorrow, but I'm just letting you know that if it doesn't happen because I get home late, I apologize, and I got to get more videos. I know that. I just like you, I'm working crazy hours.
A lot of crazy hours.
Yep. It's fun when you leave in the dark and you come home in the dark.
That's like the worst feeling.
And you work during the day shift. Before recording this video, before going live, I actually I could take an 18-minute nap.
I don't even think you did.
No, because you had your phone on too loud. I kept going, shh, and you're like, shh.
For once, it actually bothered you?
Yeah.
Well.
I know. Well, it wasn't so much the phone making noise.
It was me laughing.
It was you going, ah!
Sorry, I was watching Fell Army.
Let me read this to you.
Okay.
Obtaining a copy is simple. All you have to do is find Matt Kent in and around the convention and say to him, quote, I hear you have something for me. The situation is literally irrelevant. He's having an important looking meeting at the Marriott pool bar? Interrupt. He's on a panel? You better be loud. He's hiding in the men's room stall? Squeeze on under the door. Whatever the situation, make sure to say, I hear you have something for me. He will have no choice but to hand over a copy of the Bad Idea SDCC exclusive Hero Trade Sacred Heart. With a little luck, he might even sign it for you.
Cool.
That's funny. That's the top 20.
Cool. What do you think? You want to go for about a little over an hour and a half? You want to wrap this up? Because I think I may have to use the little boy's room soon.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Unless you want to excuse me for a couple minutes to talk to Mrs. Ohana.
Sure, I don't care. Do what you need to do.
She's saying no, so I think we may have to end the stream. I'm sorry.
Rude, one, but secondly,
sorry.
Okay. Folks, you
I had pizza for lunch and I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, that'll happen. Well, guys, truly, from the bottom of our butts, because it's bigger than our heart.
Yes, and you can analyze the pictures of it. We'll send them and sign them. If you just say, I have something for you. I think you have something for me. We'll give you a picture of our butts.
And if we might even sign it.
I have a very long name, and thankfully I have a big butt, so I have enough room to write it all the way
Me too.
across.
9 letters for me.
You too.
Saidi Far.
There's something wrong with both of you.
Well, that's true.
That's what we need to do, is get a joint picture of both our butts together. Thank you, both of us. Thank you.
Oh my god.
We'll have to meet in, like, I don't know, Raleigh or somewhere between.
Long time ago, I played a game called Dark Age of Camelot, and in our guild we had the hierarchy, and from all across the country, and the 3 females that were in the guild officers, they decided to all fly to one location, hang out for the weekend, and everybody's like, we want pictures. We have no idea what anybody looks like. It's a video game. So they went bowling, they stood next to each other, and they pointed the camera down and took pictures of their all 6 shoes in bowling shoes. That was the only picture that they sent to any of us. We're like, we're not sending you any pictures of what we look like, you pervs. Little do they know, I'm sitting there going, ooh, bowling shoes.
Okay, Miss Ohana, come on. Punt.
It could be clown shoes.
Yeah, I love when it's like red on one side and blue on the other.
Oh, man! Rich! Tiago, get out while you can, dude.
Just think, you don't have to go in public with him. I do.
Yeah, we already got 55 views on this, even though we only have 6 concurrent viewers. 55 views.
It's because we're talking about Bucky Barnes' ass.
Yes.
America's ass.
Yes.
And,
foot fetishes.
And foot fetishes.
Bowling shoe fetishes.
And a little Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, Victor Von Doom. Bowling shoes.
But screw this comic stuff. Let's talk about bowling shoes and the fetish they're in.
And what's with you and clown shoes? They're so big, I feel like you're compensating for something.
Me?
Oh.
Damn.
Hey, killer clowns from outer space.
Dude, I watched that movie randomly, and I am in love with the like clown theme. Da 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 da.
Right?
Da,
Right?
Da 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 da.
And the music's like the best too.
Where's your Funkos from them?
It's upstairs. But no, I think the first time I saw it was like I mean, I don't know when that movie came out, but man, ooh, I like those rainbow ones. Yes.
Professional clown
I would
shoes.
so totally
costume.
wear those.
$145.
Not for that much money though. I would so.
They're
totally,
Converse.
I would wear those.
Now, if they're steel toe, it'd be really interesting.
Those would be fun.
All right, guys, I need to go use the restroom. Uh-oh.
There's you.
Anyway.
Yes. Do you mind if I wrap it up, sir? We're coming.
Please.
Thank you. Guys, thanks for joining yet again for some fun. Thank you for joining into the chat as well. If you've seen the video on the rewinds, throw in some comments. Ask us what we want to talk about next week. And, next week we'll be reacting to Sandman, won't we?
Yeah, and I think we try to do this every Saturday night. We can. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes.
Well, you actually have family, so. And Ohana means family, so that's understandable.
I know for like it seems like the past like 3 Saturdays, you guys been.
Well, we're trying.
Yeah,
I
don't want to tell them every single in case.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, we do have lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason.
It's
have
not
a great
just
night.
YouTube.
Thanks for joining.
Jason.
Good night,
Jason.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to click like, subscribe. We're getting closer to 700. We hit 690 on our subscribers, which is nice. I'll try to see if I can get out a video on Sunday analyzing the top 10 and putting out a Remember Me pick and actually see if I can boost that up a little higher. But until such time, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to go to the poo-poo room.
The poo-poo and the pee-pee.
No, mainly the poo-poo. And we will see you very soon. And until such time as we do,
microphone.
Mahalo.